Ember, HoneyRaven, the Big Fat Witch. I have been promising to show you a money spell, and I'm going to show it to you. And this may be one of the simplest money spells that you ever do. This is something, and here's the disclaimer part. This is what works for me. This is what I do. Your mileage may vary. Your results may vary. It is about intention. You do not have to have the exact things I show you. You do not even have to do it this way. I'm just showing you what I have done and what works for me. I have an incense going. So, this was not a spell that I intended, that I sat down and thought, okay, I'm going to make a money spell. You know, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. What I have done is I did this particular thing, not really thinking, oh, this is a process. And then I did this, I started it on a Friday. I did it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so it lasted for 3 days. And then Monday morning, I got called into my boss's office and I got a raise worth thousands of dollars a year at my job. And I got a check in the mail that same day that I was not expecting for some money that was a nice little chunk. So, all I'm saying is, this is what I did before the positivity happened for me. Before the raise and the check came, this is what I did. So, I got home on a Friday night from work, and I never carry cash. I always just use my ATM or debit card. But I had stopped at the ATM, and we were donating to the, somebody was having a baby at work, and so I wanted to get some cash to put into the baby pool. And so I got an extra 20 out of the ATM thinking, oh, you know, I'll put that in my purse because I never have any cash and it'd be nice to have some cash on me, you know, in case I want to go to Starbucks. So when I got home that Friday night, I had this 20, and I've got one here. This is not the exact 20. I have the exact 20 that I used put away for, I'm going to actually, you know, keep that 20 because it was lucky for me. So this is a 20. The only other thing I used is I used hold on, I'll put the light on this. Call Money, Llama Dinero, Call Money incense. You do not have to use this exact incense. You can find something that works for you. Lemongrass is great. Dragon's blood, whatever works for you, that's what you can use. I use Call Money. I like the way it smells. It works for me. I also use, this is Hoyt's cologne. This is kind of a hoodoo / voodoo thing. If you're not into it, you don't have to be. You can use salt water. You can use holy water. You can use whatever. So what I did is on a Friday night, I took a bill, a $20 bill. I took some Hoyt's cologne, and if you're into hoodoo, you will know Hoyt's cologne is used for gamblers, luck, and to bring money to your hand. A lot of gamblers will kind of splash this on their hands before they go in. I took this, I put 1, 2, 3 dots on this money, and this stuff smells so delicious, okay? 3 dots of Hoyt's on the money. 3 is my kind of lucky, that's my number that seems to work for me. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3 dots. I then take the 20 and I fold it toward me 3 times. 1, 2, and you can fold it this way if you want to. 3. Okay, so this is how I chose to do mine. What I then did is I took my trusty, I have a soapstone incense burner that I use for, you know, short sticks. It's not specific to money spells or anything, but it's one that I tend to grab for. Okay, so I lit my incense stick here. I'm going to turn this down so you can see. Okay, all I did, how about that? All I did was I took my folded 20, I put it here, I put my incense thing on top of it, lit my stick. I kept incense going for 3 days. Every time it went out and I noticed it, I would just go light another one. Yes, I went through like a package and a half of this. I kept it going for 3 days. I asked, you know, if you have a goddess or a god, or if you want to say a prayer, all I did was I basically took my intent and pushed it into this, and I just basically said the words. You can say, you know, bring me some money, give me a raise, you know, let the goddess give me what she sees fit. When I'm done with a spell, I always say it is done, it is done, it is done. And that's basically 3 times to say it is done. That says this is a final thing. I let this burn for 3 days. On Sunday night, I said a thank you. I left it laying there, and that was it. So on Monday is when I got my raise. As you can see, this is very simple. You know, use a bill, use some incense. If you don't have Hoyt's cologne, you can use a salt water or some blessed water. So that's what works for me. I hope it works for you. Thanks. Bye.